Pisces, and what is going on? Welcome to the channel. I'm Deborah. This is Purusha Intuitive, and we're going to be looking at your energy for the next few weeks. So let's get into it. I hope that you're well. I hope that things are moving all right for you. We are in Pluto retrograde right now, and it's still in Aquarius. It is going to move back to Capricorn, but it's in Aquarius right now in retrograde. And I feel like this really deals with how making changes, making refinements to what our dreams, our hopes, our wishes and goals are. Things are popping up that are forcing us to reevaluate and look at things through a different lens, not getting so sucked into our perspective. And that can be easier said than done, right? Because we have patterning, Lord knows how long we've been using it. Not good, bad, right, or wrong. It's the process of evolution. So be kind to yourself. Pluto's going to be in retrograde until October. So we have some months. I think bringing awareness is crucial right now. Letting go of the things that we know are hindering us. That's why we will start off with this energy cleansing. Just set the tone, set the vibe for the reading. Obviously, cleanse out any blocked energy that we might be coming into. And it's also a really good time to set your own intention. If you want spirit to answer certain questions or deliver certain messages, definitely set that intention now. And with that, Pisces, we will begin. Okay. I bless you with pure love and light, pure source energy, pure love and grace. I release anything that is blocking the highest and best messages from coming through. Fear, doubt, insecurity, lack of worth, lack of value, anger, frustration. Remove the things that do not serve us from our heart, our mind, our soul. Help make me a clear and open channel for the collective. Thank you, Father God, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Mama Love. Amen. My smudge bundle is almost out. So I was trying not to burn my fingers in the process, but thank you for taking those minutes just to set the tone, set the vibe. Because we are really being called to use our power right now in a way that we're trusting our intuition, trusting our instincts, trusting the messages that we are receiving. Whether they come through those as those aha moments, those places where it's like it just clicks and, we have to then implement those changes. Or if it's just from, maybe you get a download, maybe you hear something from a friend, from something, that you weren't expecting, that just brings those pieces together. Spirit is really wanting you to get out of your head. And this can be easier said than done, I think, for all of us, because there's like a bajillion things going on nowadays, but also just that value of overanalyzation is what I'm hearing. Sometimes, most of the time, I think, maybe all the time, we analyze because we're trying to control the situation. We're trying to safeguard ourselves from something, quote unquote, bad or wrong happening. And Spirit wants you to know that, you're moving through this. There's a lot of positive support around you, even if you don't see it in the physical, right? Even if it's not coming from the people, places, and things that you would expect. It's having that trust, having that faith in this process that you're moving through right now, Pisces, and not being so in your head about things, right? And when you start going down that path, being aware, being mindful, and then flipping the perception, flipping the script, because you are on this path of victory. It's super empowered. I feel like you're really seeing things in the big picture. You're looking at that bird's eye perspective. You're finding ways to feel strong and balanced and grounded in all that you do. This is a really powerful energy. I love this for you, Pisces. And so Spirit wants to remind you to keep doing what you're doing. We all second guess ourselves for sure, but it's remembering why we're doing what we're doing, having the confidence, building the confidence if it's not there, because you are about to shine. You are about to be put in the spotlight. And it's well deserved. It's come from a place where you have busted your ass, you know, and now you're reaping the benefits. The first cards are always the most powerful. So, such a beautiful energy to walk into this reading with. I love it because astrologically, the Sun and Venus are in conjunction in Gemini. So it's like the places that we're pouring into, the things that we love, that we're passionate about, that excite us, are really going to bring that reward. And again, I do feel this is definitely connected to your hard work, what you've sacrificed, what you've given up to be in this place that you are. And now, or in these next few weeks, it's time to just congratulate yourself, to love yourself. Remembering it's not just about the external goals and success that you put into play, but you yourself have to love and respect who you are. And I feel like validate yourself for the work that you've done. You know, society, the modern world, it's so in our masculine energy, and masculine energy, not in any sort of way, does get its validation from the outside, because it's action potential, how we show up, how we make things happen, plan, organize, etc., put energy, momentum, you know, moving forward. So there's this value of like surrendering a little bit more, not becoming so codependent on the outside for validation, but you yourself recognizing it for you. That's the best kind of validation you can receive, because that is the number one thing that is going to give you that confidence, that courage, and that strength. Letting go of the past. We are all in a time of doing this. We are in Pluto retrograde. And so now it's just time to like release, right? Here's the thing. Well, there's a lot of things around this, but we're in this time of making peace. We've gone through the lessons enough at this point to just let go, right? You're moving further and further away from it. You don't have to stay stuck in it. You don't have to appease anyone else, especially right now, because we are building on our own empowerment. What is it? It's Chiron, it's the North Node, and Mars are all in Aries. Aries is about our self-empowerment, how we think, feel about who we are. And Chiron North Node helps us heal, helps us grow, be on that path we're supposed to be on, right? And Mars is that masculine energy I was talking about, that gives us the action potential to move forward. So all that to say, there's so much that is in favor of our own empowerment right now. And the more we hook into that, the stronger we're going to feel along the way. The trouble is Jupiter is in opposition to the vertex point. So there is this part of us that is feeling like if we're not seeing the results that we want, we're taking it personally. It's throwing a little bit of the salt in the wound. I like you coming in as the Queen of Swords for these next couple weeks, because it's giving you more of a diplomatic approach, not as much in your feels as you might sometimes find yourself to be. And you're really holding your boundaries. Queen of Swords, Nine of Wands energy. I love the Queen of Swords in this deck because, you know, she's with that one hand, she's definitely, you know, protecting her space, protecting her 3-foot box, not allowing anything to come in that is going to mess with what you've built is how it's showing. And yeah, sometimes that can be sad. Sometimes it can be a lonely road. Sometimes it sucks. But the Queen of Swords is really good at being rational. So I feel like you're going to have this energy of pros and cons, right? It's all about that bigger picture. It's all about your victory right now, your path towards success. And it's rubbing people the wrong way. Two of Wands energy. It's, you know, people don't like it. Like, and not good, bad, right or wrong. I think it's like a love-hate relationship is what I'm hearing, right? It's empowering, it's inspiring what you're doing, how you're showing up, what you've achieved, but it's also a little bit like I really, you know, like sometimes we wish people fail. It's like that ego gratification. It's why we love dramatic reality shows, right? So Spirit's just saying to be conscious, to be mindful, continue to protect that energy. People, places, and things that are operating out of this love-hate vibration, it's them covering up their own pain and wounding of what they lost out on, what they couldn't communicate, what they couldn't empower themselves to do, instead choosing you know, kind of shady shit, low vibey things, like trying to hurt you. This is someone or something that you've really turned your back on and worked to focus on yourself. Aries energy, you could be dealing with an Aries, but I really feel like this is also confirmation of that divine masculine energy I was talking about before, that Mars energy. And Aries is ruled by Mars. It's us, like, you know, putting the work in. It's being the most refined, diligent version of ourselves. Like, hey, I want this thing, and so I'm going to make sure that every nook and cranny is on point, right? And that's exactly how you are showing yourself. And especially how you're showing yourself in relation to people, places, and things that love it and hate it, right? I'll be a little overly redundant. I don't feel like this is affecting you as much over in the future. That's why we're getting this energy of see beyond the past. Yes, there is some residual that you are cleaning up, and it's hard not to get sucked back into memories, thoughts. You know, we form energetic connections to people, to situations, and so we can pick up energy, you know, especially if we haven't really done the work on cutting those ties, clearing our energy in whatever way we need to. I'm a huge proponent of health and wellness, taking care of your mind, body, and soul. That is like the number one foundation to not make yourself feel so crazy about crazy people, shady people, right? People who just are not mature enough, people who can't get their shit together. And so they blame you, right? They blame you for their own pain, their selfishness, you know, their expectation that you play the game. You're over it. You're over it, but more in the, I think there is still some clarity that needs to come to light. This is a general theme in the collective right now. So I do feel like there are going to be, it might not be in the next few weeks for you while this, you know, energy resonates, but it's definitely coming. And with it, it's bringing a lot of healing. It feels like these next couple weeks for you, Pisces, will be more about your own self-empowerment, right? We see the amount of focus and determination that you have around your goals, what you're growing, what you're building, which is incredibly powerful. I love it for you because it is letting you shine. It's bringing you this new level of affirmation, you know, validation for the work that you have put in, right? And focusing more on that is going to keep you way more balanced. It's going to keep you out of your feels. It's going to allow you to be able to, you know, just approach people, places, and things in a way that you can let it roll off your back. You know, you don't have to attach onto it. And it also shows you starting to make bigger plans as the weeks move forward. There is a lot on your plate, and I feel like you're almost putting more responsibility on your plate, because what you have going, what you've been working really hard on, it is starting to kind of balance out. It's starting to systemize a little bit better. And so, not that you're necessarily ready, but you're going to think you're ready, you know, and I don't think that's a bad thing. Two of Pentacles, I love it with the Knight of Swords. It reminds us to just have a plan of action. Recognize that you're trying to, it is going to be busy for a minute, that there is going to be a lot going on, but it's something that you feel able to juggle and manage. It's something that I feel like it is going to take maybe some time out of your schedule, but it's also going to add a lot of value. And it's building for long term is what I'm hearing. It's also weeding people out. Seven of Swords energy. It's weeding people, places, and things out that have been operating out of their hurt and pain. Yeah, and I feel like they're gonna be watching you from behind the scenes with this Seven of Swords Chariot energy. I feel like there are gonna be a lot of people who are kind of jealous of you, especially because you're not giving them the time of day. We all want attention, right? So there are some haters around you, and I feel like you know this. I feel like, but again, you're being very picky and choosy about who and what you devote your energy to, because this is way more important to you than staying stuck in the past, right? Than staying limited or, you know, whatever, like kind of appeasing people's egos, etc. People aren't going to like it. We talked about that. I get that level of jealousy, or like they're going to feel like you were hiding something from them, etc. But it's just how you have to move, right? I really love this energy of growth, right? It also reminds me of those concentric circles, where it's just this path of manifestation. The stronger you become, the greater, like the more intensified, amplified your ability to manifest. And you're just knocking it. You know, you're killing it right now, Pisces. I love it. Keep moving, right, in that way. Don't be afraid. There is some karma to clean up, and that sucks. We're all in this. Right now, Saturn is in Pisces, so the feelings around it, the guilt, the shame that we carry just amplifies. It feels like, you know, why? why did I choose this? Neptune is also in Pisces. So we're just having a lot of feels around mistakes, perceivable mistakes we've made, choices we've made, etc. But that's why, again, it's so valuable that you're coming in as this Queen of Swords energy, because you're being way more rational about it. You know, life is life. We have the ups, we have the downs. We have times that we make choices that are in alignment, that are amazing, and carry us a long way, right? This Two of Pentacles energy, exactly what you're choosing right now. And sometimes we take detours to get to those places. So be gentle with yourself. You are moving in a safe and positive way. And the more gentle you can be, the more protective of your energy you can be right now, Pisces, it's actually going to lead to that protection and that safety as well. It's just going to maximize. Stay focused. I love it. Such a powerful reading. It's actually like one of the strongest readings in the zodiac since this last little stint of uploads. But I love it for you. It is talking about you stepping in your power, listening to yourself, listening to your intuition, not putting up with the bullshit anymore. And as we've been moving into Gemini season, a lot of the planets are following suit. It's giving us a different perspective, especially around people and situations. If they're trying to manipulate, control, hustle us, if we're already having like bad blood with a person or situation, right now it's just going to be a little bit more exaggerated. And not good, bad, right, or wrong. It depends how strong we've become through the process. And strength in terms of knowing our worth, knowing our value, right? Having confidence in what we see, think, and feel, and not let people bully us into their own shit. You know, that's like, it's an oversimplified version, but that's Pluto retrograde in a nutshell. So I hope this reading helped. Thank you for your time and energy always, especially if you've made it this far in the video. It always blesses my heart. Drop comments below. I would love to hear how it resonates or what's going on for you, whatever, just to be a helping hand of support. I'm sending you all the love and all the blessings. I will talk to you soon.